Cheers, everybody. Welcome to an alcohol-free beer review. I haven't done one of these for a very long time. Like it or lump it, there's a market for them, isn't there? I think alcohol-free beers over the years have come a long way, really. There's some out there that I do actually like. Most notably the Guinness alcohol-free for me. I think that is the best one out there. Guinness alcohol free is definitely one I would buy again. So when I saw this one, I thought I've got to give it a go. Got to give this one a go. This would be interesting. Now we've done left alcohol free. That was quite sweet, if I remember rightly. And I've seen this. We've got a Chouffe. We've got a Chouffe, and it's alcohol free beer, 0.4% ABV. Got a special type of yeast in this, according to them. This type of yeast doesn't not turn sugars into alcohol, apparently. According to the website, um, they say it guarantees. Excuse me. It says a special type of yeast that does not turn sugars into alcohol during fermentation, so the alcohol content stays below 0.4% ABV. And then they go on to saying that they can't guarantee it to be staying at 0.4% ABV for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Anyway, I've got a new glass. So let's crack this open and see what it's like. So we've got a lovely Chouffe crown. There you go. Let's see. Let's get a whiff. Yeah, it actually smells slightly citrusy. Smells. It's got a kind of like a clean type of. It's got a kind of like a clean type of whiff to it. It's yeah, interesting. Anyway, so let's just pour it out. I have rinsed my glass, and we see what it looks like at the moment. There we go. Nice compacted head. See if we can get it all in. And there she is, a non-alcoholic Chouffe. So beer in a glass. Look at that. I mean, yeah, there's a cloudy yeast. That yeast is there's a slight cloudy yeasty note there in the visual of it. You know what? I haven't touched a drop, but this is a sober review. It's turning out as if I have been drinking something, but I haven't. I can assure you. Get my words muddled up and everything. So yeah, it looks all right. Head's dissipating down. Yeah, there's a hazy to this, a hazy cloud in there, golden in colour. Let's get a whiff. Yeah, hints of lemon, slight hint of grapefruit there as well, I would say. It smells really nice actually. Subtle notes of lemon and grapefruit. I'm going to go in. I'm looking forward to this. Cheers. As you first go in, you get hints of lemon. Slight bitterness of lemon on the front end. Then that falls away and it gets a bit thin. In fact, it becomes very thin, very watery. Then towards the back end, it starts to build up again. And you pick up maltiness. I'll just let the cat out because the cat wants out. You know what it feels like? It feels like you're having a trek. You're going for a trek. You're out in the countryside, going for a walk. and you hit a valley while you're on this walk. And at the top of this valley, so it feels this is what this is what metaphorically is what the taste of this beer is like. You're walking through a valley, so you're at the top of one end of the valley. You hit the lemon, hit the slight grapefruit note. Then it waters out and thins, and you're falling down the valley on a watery sledge. No, I haven't been drinking. You're going down the valley on a watery sledge. Then you get into the other side of the valley and you stand and go back up the hill again, and that's where you hit the maltiness, the biscuity type note on the end. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Should I finish this review now while I can? And you know, and honestly, I have not drunk a drop of beer yet, but I will be in a minute. Overall, what I think of it as a non-alcoholic beer. I've had better. I'll be honest. I've had better. I think for me, it's a little bit too thin. It looks the deal when I poured it out, but it is way too thin. But it showed promise. If they could pack this beer out with more flavour, it would be a winner. But it's too thin for me. Too thin. The left non-alcoholic for me is the better one. That is too thin. So that's where I go with that. It's a shame, really. But with Chouffe, I just love the labels, love the labels. So, boys and girls, I wasted 7 minutes on this. Chouffe non alcoholic, give it a go. There is a market for it. Of course, there's a market for it. And tell me what you think if you had it before. And I'll see you on a proper beer, a proper ale review. Anyway, cheers, everyone. Be